Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Sorry. Apologies, everyone. The microphone was muted for some whatever reason. Now it's not muted. Hit the like button, guys, in case on your way in. Now there is sound, of course. I don't know what are they discussing on our. I tuned in. They are discussing like combined 11, right? They're discussing combined 11. We are back. So I want to, like, the different opinions that are changing over the last 48 hours and 24 hours is actually crazy about Arsenal and Manchester City. I want to discuss a couple of things about the style of Arsenal, right? About the style of Arsenal, and also about Doku being, in my opinion, one of the bright stars that actually changed City season when he came back from injury. In the same time, I want to be the first guy to tell you, I told you so, that the Chelsea team is not as bad. They just need a better coach. And I'm being completely honest with you. Chelsea just need a better coach. I'm not saying that if they have a better coach, they will be the best team on earth. I never said that. No, and I'm not saying this to you. All I'm saying is Chelsea are not as bad as what people think they are. Guys, let's get the likes up. Also, in the same time, Liverpool, Isak, is Isak going to be the new Salah for them? But let me actually, guys, check this comment, right? Actually, I'm going to do this comment in a bit because I want to actually discuss a couple of things. It is factually 50-50. Any team can win the Prem between Arsenal and City. A lot of people don't think so. You know, people don't think that. A lot of people think that it's City are favorites. However, there are people that think like it's kind of weird. It's a weird thing that there is, like, people thinking that it's in Arsenal will win the league. And I'm like, what? You really think if you're sitting here and you're telling me, right, that Arsenal will win the league? And I'm like, I don't think so, to be honest with you. I got a clip for it. Like, Paul Morrison saying that Arsenal will win the league is actually crazy, in my opinion. I don't think that, like, Paul Morrison, what did he say? I think he said something along the line that he thinks that Arsenal will win the league or something like this, which is actually nuts, actually, in my opinion. But But before we go to Paul Morrison or discuss anything and do that, I want to discuss a little bit about, just quickly about Chelsea, right? They reached the cup final today. I know that Chelsea fans have checked out. I know that for a fact. And I know that the rants, Matisse's rants, Johnny Minerals rants, everyone is like ranting. They're ranting. We're dead. I actually think that Chelsea are one decision away from being a good team. Just one decision. Just get a decent manager. Don't lie, Michelle. You think I'm gaslighting you? You think I'm gaslighting you? Ya Ammi, tell me. The people that tell me that Caicedo is not a good player. Enzo Fernández is a good player if he's used correct. Palmer is a very good player, right? You see Joao Pedro. You see Estevao. You see Neto, Malo Gusto, Cucurella, Anahato. I don't think Shalaba is that bad. Kulul is coming back, and you're telling me that this team is bad. I actually said it on MHF. I said on MHF, I think the Chelsea squad is not as bad. The problem is there is a position that is completely lacking, which is the left winger. Having Garnacho and Neto there is fucked. Is fucked. Right? I think that is one of the main problems. They have Garnacho and Gittins, and they are fucked. Right? And they are fucked. That's the problem. They need completely two new left wingers. If Garnacho is not even a good backup, you know what I mean? It's a mediocre squad. It's because you are judging them now. So let's compare. You want to compare them to Manchester United? Their midfield is better than yours in terms of a squad because Casemiro's gonna go. Even currently, Ugarte, Meno, Bruno, right? Casemiro. That's 4 midfielders and Mason Mount. Chelsea with Enzo, Palmer, Caicedo, Lavia, Andre Santos, and Usugu is better than Man United squad. Is a deeper team that can go better, right? That can go deeper than Man United. They can go 2 games a week, right? Garnacho is so shit on the left. Okay, the left winger is not comparable. Right winger, you have Mbuemo and Ahmad. I think they are very good. They are better than Estevao and Neto. I'm going to give you this. Striker-wise, Joao Pedro and Delap together as a unit. Xerxes doesn't even play, and you need to get a second striker, and Cisco is young, right? You're talking about the defense. De Ligt is injured. Lisandro, I like them, right? I like them. I like Lisandro. I like De Ligt, but De Ligt there's a miss. Like, De Ligt is not even available for anything, right? So De Ligt is there. I like Lisandro. I think Maguire is okay. I think Lenioro. Is Lenioro better than Fofana? Is Eden Evan better than Shaloba? They're young. Like, what are we doing here? Right? I think Dallo's good. Mazraoui is good. But Reece James, but he's injured as well, right? I'm going to have the same energy. So maybe Man United. In the left back, I like Luke Shaw, but he's injured. So we got to look at the same. Right? Mo, I think our squad needs major work. I'm not talking about United. City and Arsenal. I don't think that the squad. I think if you're talking about Arsenal team, I'm going to tell you something. Give the same team of Chelsea to Mikel Arteta for like 2 years and see what happens. Yeah, Palmer is out of form, but Odegaard is out of form. Saka is out of form. Are we going to sit here and say they are rubbish players? No, they aren't. And also, Palmer is not out of form for a while. Okay? Like, what I mean by this, if we're talking about Martinelli, for example, right? If we're talking about Martinelli is out of form since 2023. It's 2026. It's been 3 years. Palmer is out of form since he came back from the injury in January. Because he was injured. You get the point? Like, there is a difference between you're talking about Palmer versus Martinelli, for example. That's just different. You know what I mean? That is different. So if you want to look at both teams, well, it's not like Palmer. Are you going to give up on Palmer already? I don't think people should give up on Palmer. I think he's a good player, in my opinion. Right? I don't think you're gonna give up on Palmer. I think Neto is a serviceable player. If you're asking me, Neto, Trossard or Martinelli, I'm picking Neto any day of the week. Any day of the week, right? If you're asking me, Eucharist, Havertz, or Jesus, I'm taking João Pedro. I'm taking João Pedro. That's who I'm taking. I'm taking João Pedro, right? Neto and Estevao are good wingers option. Like I'm telling you, Neto can be used as much as a Semenyo. I like Doku. I think Doku is top notch. You know what I mean? Delap. So are you telling me that Delap is worse than Eucharist as a raw talent? Eucharist is 27. Do you think that Delap as a player is worse than Eucharist? I don't think so. Right? I don't think so. I think it's also a coach. And I agree with you. I agree. Let's not do this. I know that Arsenal are levels. I don't think the attack is levels. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I don't think the attack is levels. But Eucharist is dead as well. Eucharist is shit. Well, like give Arsenal Delap. They would have used it. Like Delap would have done more for Arsenal team than Eucharist. I don't think. I actually don't think that Delap. By the way, he was injured also. I don't think that Delap is worse than Eucharist. Based on what I'm seeing, what I'm watching, I don't think it's worse than Eucharist. He has better ball ability than Eucharist without a shadow of a doubt in my mind. Better ball ability than Eucharist. I'm not changing my mind. I'm not changing my mind. The Eucharist I watched yesterday, Wallah al-Azim, it is absolutely disgusting. It's disgusting. You're a Liverpool fan. You're a Liverpool fan that supports City for Arsenal to lose the league because your club has spent 450 million and your club is dead. Okay? Genuinely, your club is dead. Huh? You still have Kevin De Bruyne. He plays for Napoli now. You support Man City and you only used to winning. Right? Same for you. You support Arsenal, you're about to bottle the league. You support Liverpool, are your feet still up, kicked up? Or which trophy are you going to win this season after spending 450 million? You might live all your life again without seeing a league title. And your feet were up in the summer. You signed Isak, Ekitike, Havertz, Frimpong and Kirkes, and your club suck. You support Man City, Matthias. I don't know where are you. I've just said the same for you, right? I don't know, Abdullah, who do you support, right? You support Liverpool, Ekitik is injured, Isak is not hitting form, and you're about to get cooked, right? This is, what the fuck? This is Ram with hair. What the fuck? This is Ram with hair. Oh my word. Is this Ram with hair? You support Arsenal, you're about to bottle the league. You support Arsenal, you're about to bottle the league. You're going from, you're going to have a quad of bottling. Okay? You're going to repeat Inter, but Inter, we did it for 3 trophies. You're about to do it for 4 trophies. Okay? Again, your feet is kicked up still and you are Torino. Maybe you support Torino. Right? Maybe you do. Ekitike again. Likes up then. I think I don't know who you support. Support Man United. You haven't even challenged for league title in 13 years. Right? You were young. Probably, I don't know if you support Man United. If you supported Man United, you were young. Okay, here we go. You support Man United. You were young. You thought you're supporting the dream team and you're going to always win in your life. You haven't won a major like a Champions League or the Premier League. You haven't even challenged for either of them for 13 years since Alex Ferguson. And you might live all your life again thinking that you support the biggest club in England and everything, and you aren't winning the league again. You might live all your life without winning the league and you're not seeing the league again. Right? You might do that. Broski, I don't know what is this. See someone that is actually doing like decent comments. You support Man City. You supported Man City since yesterday. Basically, that's what you did. your club is dead. You spent 450 million, and every day you're Akia. Here is you go, Akia. You yourself, you spent 450 million. You are Premier League holders, and you want to talk about Arsenal bottling instead of talking about your club. That's how dead your season is this season under Arne Slot. Literally, you actually super chat about Arsenal more than Liverpool. Literally, you do that. You talk about Arsenal bottling the league more than how your team is going to come back to life next season. That's how shit your season is, basically. Torino is your daddy. You know your daddy is Arne Slot. That's why you cry every day and say Arne Slot out, because he spanks you on your ass every day as your daddy. That's exactly what happens to you. You know? That's exactly what happens to you. Bro, big up Torino, you fraud. You have a 40 years old that is the best player in your team, and you have Allegri, and you aren't winning the league, or you aren't winning any trophies this season. You spent over 100 million, which is in the Premier League is about 400 million, and your club is fucking dead. And you're dead. Your club is dead. Bro, since you started supporting football, I'm going to tell you something that you can't remember. Since you started supporting football, you have seen your team win 2 league titles. I've seen my team. I'm going to see my team win 8 league titles, and your team won 2 league titles. Since 1920, your club has never gone ahead of Inter in the head-to-head. Bro, it has been over 100 years, and your club has never, ever been ahead of Inter in the head-to-head, and you claim that you're the biggest club in Milan. Can you imagine that you have never, ever in your life, not in your life, in the last 100 years, you play Inter every year, and at no time during this 100 years, you won more games against Inter than Inter won against you. But you claim you're the biggest club in Milan. Never. Like, you had 100 years to just go once. Just, you know, once in the history of the club, once. To go ahead of Inter, and you haven't. Just once. One time. Can you imagine? One time. One time. Like all our lives, for the last 100 years, you have never had more wins against Inter than Inter had against you. What, bro? You claim you had Ruud Gullit, right? You had Van Basten, you had Maldini, you had Franco Baresi, you had everyone on planet Earth to play for Milan. You had George Weah Ballon d'Or. You have never ever surpassed Inter in the number of wins, ever. Bro, Inter stayed 20 years in banter. Inter stayed 16 years in banter era, and you couldn't catch up. Wallah al-Azim, you couldn't catch up. 15 years in banter, you couldn't catch up to Inter. 15 years. You couldn't catch up to Inter in the number of wins. You had all the superstars of the world. You were, oh my God, we won leagues, we won Champions Leagues, we did this. You didn't catch up to Inter. That's your life as a Milan supporter, okay? As a Milan supporter, that's your life. Hold on. Abdullah here is like, you're spamming. Here you go. You're so proud to support Liverpool in your life. You have seen 2 league titles, and you thought this season is the season you're going to retain the title and be like with your guy Osam, feet kicked up, with Craig, with Mike Das, with the Billy Bong, we're winning it all. You're making top 5 because Chelsea are fucking dead. Because Chelsea hired Matisse. That's why you're making top 5, because Chelsea hired Matisse. You can't even catch up to Man United, bro. You support Liverpool, you cannot even catch up to Manchester United. Bro, Man United had Amorim, didn't sign anyone in January. They have Ogarty. They hired Michael Carrick, who only coached Middlesbrough, and they're still ahead of you on the table, bro. Can you imagine this? Man United are hiring an amateur, right? And they are still ahead of you on the table. Brodsky. Bro, I'm going to tell you how bad it is. Bro, Man United played a game less than you, and you're still not ahead of them after spending 450 million. 450 million. I'm not speaking about the football today. I'm cooking people. I'm cooking people. What a style of pizza do you get for winning Serie A? We get a big trophy that will be the 21. You stayed all your life just hoping to get number 20. Like you supported Liverpool. Listen, you were born, right? You fed from your mother. You went to school. You graduated primary school and you graduated primary school. You went to secondary school. You went to college. You graduated. You got a job. You are able to super chat and all of this. And you just got to Man United 20th league title last year. And Man United haven't won a league title in 13 years. And you still just go to Man United. You just caught up to Man United last year. Just last year. Man United didn't win for 13 years. 13 years. And you just caught up to them. And you spent 450 million to go ahead of them. You spent 450 million. You literally ridiculed Newcastle to get Alexander Isak. You broke the record of the transfer record twice just to go 21 to bypass Manchester United, and you scrape top 5 and they're going to finish ahead of you. Oh my God. Can you imagine? You literally spent 450 million, broke the transfer record twice to surpass Man United. They are about to finish ahead of you. With a manager that hasn't even coached before this January ever in the Premier League. Never ever been a coach in the Premier League. Is Torino the straw that broke the bottle job Arsenal's fans back? You know what Torino is? Torino is the team that we got the point so we can win the league in front of our fans. We gave them the point so we can win in front of our fans next game. But you can't say that because guess what? No. I think Liverpool. Yeah, I think Liverpool on Tuesday might play in the Champions League semifinal. Oh, no, wait. They got knocked out. In the final. Is it Man City Liverpool in the final? Oh, no, wait. Liverpool got smoked like. They got smoked 4-0. How many goals did City score in that game? Oh, shit. All right then. Oh, damn. Is it Chelsea Liverpool in the final? Oh no, Jurgen Klopp left. It's Slot now. Oh, it's Slot now. Oh no, they got smoked. Oh shit, they got smoked by City. Oh damn. No, did they win the Carabao Cup then? No, not this season. Yeah, I remember, not this season. It was Arsenal City. Yeah. Damn. Oh my word. We also never embarrassed Italy in Europe. It doesn't matter because you didn't even play Europe last season. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares about embarrassing Europe? You played the worst final in the history of the sport. You played Juventus 0-0, one of the worst finals that ever happened. People hated football in the 2003 final. Literally, people hated football in the 2003 final. They hated football, bro. I like this Mo, not the serious one. I think I was about to be serious this show, but nobody. Hold on. Watch. Hold on. Where have you been? I haven't seen you for ages. Oh, you appear now? I think I know. You are one of the other Liverpool fans. Oh, you disappeared all season. You stopped watching all the content. You didn't do anything. Oh, you appear. Why did you appear now? What happened? Is Liverpool going to play the semi-final of the Champions League on Tuesday? Or are you going to play the final of the FA Cup? Oh, I think I know why you appear. Because Arsenal bottling the league, so Liverpool are about to overtake them. Oh, no, wait. You aren't going to overtake Pep Guardiola again. Oh, damn. It's not you. You aren't. Oh, shit. Oh, okay. I think you appeared now because Chelsea are shit and they're about to make Champions League. Oh, I get it. I get what is going on now. Oh, I get it. You just appeared. Oh, man. Damn. Yeah, man. It's actually very good. Mo, who else embarrassed Italy in Europe? Doesn't matter, bro. At least we are in Europe. You weren't even in Europe. You weren't even in Europe. You weren't even in Europe, bro. Hamid, you're about to go trophyless. Don't talk to me. We're about to get 21. You don't even have a second star, Hamid. Hamid, literally. Hamid, we win 10 years banter, right? And you didn't win one league title as well. Like, it's just, you didn't. Seriously. Forza Juve, they never cheated. It was propaganda. Yeah, it was. It was. Definitely it was propaganda. Man United never, like, okay, Man United, they never cheated. Man United, they never actually had Fergie time. That never happened. Man United never cheated. Man United are like the cleanest club, and it's absolutely clean. They never cheat. They never cheated. And you bottled the league many times to Manchester City. And you listen, you had Jurgen Klopp who won one league title, and Pep Guardiola won 6. Can you imagine, bro? Can you imagine? I'm calling my legend manager that won one league title, and there is another manager in another club that won 6. And I tried. Oh shit! Can you imagine if I sit here and I tried to compare my manager that won one league title to another manager that won 6, and I say they are on the same level? Can you imagine this shit, bro? I want you to imagine me sitting here and saying, you know what? If Arteta wins the league title this season, can you imagine me sitting here saying, you know what? Arteta is as good as Pep. He challenged 3 times and he won the league once. And if Arteta reach a Champions League final this season, well, they're the same level. Pep and Arteta, the same fucking level. The same. It's the same level. Genuinely. Can you imagine, like Arteta, if he wins it this season? Okay, so Jurgen Klopp challenged when he didn't challenge in the City Centurions. He got 97.99 points. He won the league and he got 92 points. Okay, Jurgen Klopp challenged twice and won the league once. Oh, if Arteta wins it this season, I think his record would be he challenged 3 times and won it once. But Jurgen Klopp has challenged twice and won it once. But let's forget this, bro. Oh, let's forget this. Damn. Can you imagine if Arteta is like, oh my God, he's comparable to Pep because he challenged 3 times and won it. If Arteta wins it this season, I'm running this agenda. I'm running this. I'm running this. I'm about to do this. I'm about to run this agenda. Arteta, don't let me down. In the Premier League. In the Premier League. We're talking about the Prem. The Champions League is different. We're talking about the Prem. In the Premier League, if Arteta wins it this season, he has a better record than Jurgen Klopp. He did it. He did it. Jurgen Klopp challenged twice, won once. Mikel Arteta, if he wins it this season, he challenged 3 times, won it once. Which one is better? The one that challenged 3 times. And by the way, he didn't challenge with Salah, Mane, Firmino. He didn't. With Prime Van Dijk, he didn't. He didn't challenge with them. Talk now. Talk now. Let's go. You made history for Bodo game. Man City lost 3-1 as well. Man City lost 3-1 as well. Man City with the best manager. They spent money. They had Gay, Semenyo. Man City spent $500 million. But yeah, poor Judge Mo with Inter lost to Bodo Glimt. But Pep is the greatest manager on earth and he actually assembles the best team. Yeah, but poor Pep, he lost to Bodo Glimt. Poor Inter, we lost as well. Here we go. Wallahi, that's the reality. So Pep loses 3-1 to Bodo Glimt, it's okay. Judge Mo with Inter loses 3-1 to Bodo Glimt. Poor Inter. We must be better than City then. Mo, it's not our fault you support a shit club. I support a club with 2 stars. Who do you support? You. See this? You see this, Hamid? Go OK Jersey. You can buy one. You can buy one. See this, Hamid? See this? We had 1 star. We had 1 star, Hamid, okay? We went 16 years without winning a league titles. We came back, and you had 1 star as well. We came back. Huh? Where is the 2 star? 1 star. It's old. I'm here. I'm getting there. Just give me a sec. I'm getting there. Here we go. Here we go. I'm getting there. I'm getting there, Habib. I'm getting there. You know what, Hamid? We gave 15 years not winning a league title, okay? 15 years. Hamid, not winning a league title. We gave you a head start. We came back. We got 2 stars. Do you see the 2 stars? You see the 2 stars? Right here. You get it closer. 2 stars. And you still have 1 star. We're about to get 21. And you still... bro, go battle Napoli and them, man. Como for top 4, bro. This is what you do. Someone tell Hamid about Istanbul. Well, at least I wasn't 3-0 up with the best team in Europe and got embarrassed by 1 player. Broski, we lost to the best PSG that smokes everyone in Europe. 5-0. We're trash. We're shit. With our team, it's full of garbage. You know what? Lautaro shit, Thuram is shit, Barella shit, Bastoni is shit. Everyone is shit. Inzaghi shit, DeMarco shit. You know, Hakani shit. Dumfries is shit. Is Pirlo shit? Is Shevchenko shit? Is Crespo shit? Is Ancelotti shit? Is Maldini shit? Is Nesta shit? Is Dida shit? So why did you bottle a 3-0 up? Wallahi, it's worse that you bottled it to 1 player. Brody, I guarantee you cannot name 5 Liverpool. Brody had a player called Sissoko, play left back. You never heard of them. Sissoko. Smitcher, whatever his name is in the John Arne Riza, I think, played left back. Broski, you were 3-0 up with the best team in Europe. You played 90 minutes against Steven Gerrard. 90 minutes. You played Steven Gerrard, one man. And Hamid, you played with the team, by the way, that team that had a lot of players, right? That won the World Cup the year after. You had Ambrosini, Gattuso, Sergio Maldini, Nesta. Oh my word. And Steven Gerrard beat you. And they didn't beat you. You were 3-0 up and you bottled it, bro. Like, can you imagine? Okay, so I know once PSG scored, at least I know once PSG scored the second, I lost the final. You celebrated. You took your shirt off. You took a lap around the building, right? You won. You had drinks. You enjoyed. You did everything. And then the second half, literally, you lost to 1 player, bro. Like, can you imagine? You celebrated. You went and bought like cake. You ate. You had all the drinks. I don't know if you drink or not. You had drinks. Bro, you kissed your friends. You kissed your girlfriend then. You did everything and you fucking celebrated. 3-0, I'm fucking winning our Champions League. We are the champions of Europe. And then came 1 guy and beat you. 1. You lost to 1 guy, bro. Can you imagine? You played 11v1 and you still lost. No. You played 11v1 and they gave you a 3-goal head start and you still lost. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? It can never be me, bro. They give you, you're like that guy who's the quickest guy and you had the quickest car, you have the best driver, you have everything. They gave you 10 laps head start and you still lost the race to the car that is driven by a child, bro. You had 1 guy, bro, and you still lost. Someone tell Fonzie about 2007 Champions League. Yeah, but it's not like 2005. as well. It's not like 2005. You scored by a deflection and a bad finish. But anyway, you were the better team. Liverpool were finished then. You were Milan supporter before Mourinho, be honest. Wallahi, I was never. You remember the Adriano? You remember even Mancini coaching Inter? Allah, I'd never been a Milan supporter. Never been anything but an Inter supporter. Alhamdulillah. We done with the super chat? We're done with the cook. Anyone else want to get cooked? Anyone else, they want to get cooked, or are we talking about the football now? Because we got a lot of shit to talk about. We got a lot of shit. Listen. We got a lot of shit to talk about. We got clips. Listen. We got clips here. I got Doku as well. I want to talk about Doku. I want to talk about Eucharist touches. Talk about Sky Sports. We got others. We got clips from Talk Sport. We got Pep Guardiola. People calling out Pep Guardiola. Bro. This is Pep Guardiola. Bro, someone fucking cooked Manchester City like this. It is the worst loss. But I can never, bro, here's the difference. I get it. It's the worst loss in the history of the Champions League. But can you imagine the difference? Like someone celebrated at halftime, kissed their girlfriend, they had babies. Bro, like in the 15 minutes, they had babies. They did everything in 15 minutes. I'm a champion of the China world. I am a Champions League winner. Just to come one guy after 3-0 up and snatch their chin can never be me. Can never ever be me, bro. Right? Can never ever be me. That's what happened. Wallahi, that's what happened. Imagine, that can never be me, bro. Imagine this shit, bro. Bro, can you imagine the context? You're 3-0 up, bro. You have one of the best. Okay, so Inter lost. We were shit. PSG. Can you imagine I want you to imagine one thing. Okay, so I want you to imagine this. Okay, let me just stop you here. Stop. Listen to this. Can you imagine PSG playing Inter? PSG are 3-0 up at halftime. They got the best team in Europe. And in the second half, Barella with that team comes back to win. Who's worse? Inter losing 5-0? Or if PSG were 3-0 up at halftime and they lost the second half? You tell me which one is worse. You guys tell me which one is worse, in your opinion. I want to be honest. Imagine, because I want you to imagine the difference. Imagine the PSG team, the magnificent PSG team of last season, were 3-0 up at halftime, and Nasser Al-Khalifa is dancing. You know what I mean? Everyone is dancing in UEFA. And in the second half, Barella leads Inter to come back. Can you imagine this shit, bro? Can you imagine? Like I want you, like, forget 5-0. We fucking got cooked. 5-0. We're fucking shit. But I want you to imagine how shit PSG are gonna feel if we came back from 3-0 down to fucking win. That's what happened to AC Milan, bro. Bro, imagine what happened to AC Milan. It's PSG up against the shit Inter 3-0, and Inter comes back. It's not only that it's not that Liverpool. Okay, Liverpool didn't have Messi, Xavi, Iniesta, David Villa. Didn't have prime Cristiano Ronaldo. You know what I mean? It's not like Liverpool. I swear to God, even some Liverpool fans, right? They might struggle to name the starting 11. But everyone knows not only the starting 11 of Milan, they can name you 15 players of that Milan team. Seedorf, Inzaghi, you can name Shevchenko. Bro, they had Shevchenko and Crespo and Kaká on the same fucking team, bro. Shevchenko, Kaká, Crespo, Inzaghi, Pirlo, Seedorf, Ambrosini, Gattuso, Maldini, Nesta, Kaká, Calazzi, Dida. You can name like 15 players. I guarantee you, most of the world will not be even able to name 10 players. Imagine the shit, bro. That's and Liverpool had what? Had Steven Gerrard. Broski, it was Sami Hyypiä and Jimmy, with all respect to Sami Hyypiä and Jimmy Carragher, bro. Anyway. My man, Habibi. Nasser, Hajir, Habibi, thank you so much. Hamid is finished. Hamid, I ran you out of the stream. Hamid, come back. Come back, Hamid. Kafu, yeah, Kafu. Come back, Hamid. I ran you out of the stream. You're cooked. You're cooked. For 3-0 up with the best team and getting cooked, it's crazy, bro. No Milan fan can talk to me, bro. No Milan fan can talk to me. I was shit and I lost 5-0. You were great and you were 3-0 up and you lost to Steven Gerrard, bro. Can never be me, bro. Never be me. Mo, what's your opinion on Munoz goal versus Rivers comeback? Come look at the difference between players. Habibi, look at this comeback. By the way, I'm going to tell you something. Munoz, I'm going to be completely honest with the Munoz goal. I actually think he should get booed in every single stadium by every single fan base in England. You see the goalkeeper down and you're shooting, scoring, right? Is a scumbag that you have no morals. You were not raised correct, right? You're not raised correct. Like, what are you teaching? Like, with all due respect, what are you teaching the younger generation? If the goalkeeper is down and you see the goalkeeper is down and you dink it inside the goal. Bro, I've seen people pick up the ball if the last defender gets a hamstring. If they're going 1-on-1 and the defender gets a hamstring and they pick up the ball and not play, and you scumbag score the goal. It tells all about how, it tells about your mentality, bro. About how would you, bro? This guy should be booed. That's really fucked up. Like, and it's not like, with all due respect, it's not a Champions League final. You motherfucker aren't even playing for anything. You are on the beach. Your coach announced he's leaving. You are about to leave Crystal Palace. You're playing for nothing, bro. Have some respect. That is one of the worst moves. Bro, this is worse than hair pull. It's worse than last ditch tackle. It's worse than anything. Scoring a goal like this when the goalkeeper is down is one of the worst. Bro, this will go down in the history of the, in 10 years, when we still have social media and we're watching Instagram reels, when we have these reels about scumbags in sports and stuff like this, this is going to be like number one. One of the number ones is going to be this shit. It's going to be this guy, right? It's going to be this guy on the reels. We're all going to watch the reels, and this man is going to be looking at this, and then he's going to be number one. It's absolutely one of the worst moves I've seen. Bro, Luis Diaz, I'm going to tell you something, and see that if Luis Diaz had a good tackle against Hakimi, and by accident, he broke his ankle, and he accepted to get a red card, and because he saw Hakimi, his leg was broken, he accepted the red card and moved on. Just out of respect for Hakimi. Just out of respect for Hakimi. Mane, when he hit Ederson, every single City player were pushing him, and Mane didn't even have the face to respond to them, just out of respect and shame. And this motherfucker is scoring a goal where the goalkeeper is down. It's so shit, you don't understand, bro. You don't understand. Like, I understand, right? But, bro, I swear to God, that Mane move, when he hit Ederson, and you see City players coming to push him and kick, and he's apologetic to the point that he's accepting being pushed around because he's so apologetic, and this guy is kicking the ball in the net. It's actually crazy. Mo winning the league and he's still rattled. Pizza trophy ain't all that, I guess. No, bro, I'm not rattled at all. I cooked you. That's why. Here's the problem. I cooked you and your response is I'm rattled, and instead of responding to what I said, you say I'm not rattled at all. Alhamdulillah, I am not rattled at all. I cooked you, bro. Bro, again, why are you talking about your pizza league? Why aren't you talking about Liverpool? What happened to Arne Slot this season? What happened to Havertz? How are you broken the fucking record twice and you talk more about Arsenal than Liverpool, Akea Habibi? How? Because your season is dead. Well, I'm gonna out someone. Aaron? Bro, that's how dead it is. My man Aaron here, one of my best mods on the channel. My man yesterday, I am making a conversation about Liverpool so people won't get bored. Aaron, put in the chat, Liverpool are boring, move on. But that is after 450 million and you won the title last season. And you're coming to talk to me about Pizza League? Have some shame and decorum, bro. You're talking about Pizza League. Bro, you spent 450 million, broski, and nobody cared that you won yesterday against Crystal Palace. That's exactly what happened. Milan was a Corvette and Liverpool were a bicycle. I swear that I like this. It's literally Milan had the, no, it's not only they had the, you know, normally when they have the Corvette, they give the bicycle a head start. Imagine the bicycle give the Corvette the head start and then they caught up to them. And the Corvette guy is looking around and he's seen the bicycle go by him and he's looking around. He has no idea what's going on. Like, I have the Corvette. How is this guy on the bicycle is getting past me, bro? He has a head start. And the bicycle is getting past him. He's like, what the fuck? I spent 80 grand on this Corvette, bro. And this guy with the bicycle, he bought this bicycle for like 200 bucks. And I have a head start. I started the race 10 laps ago. And he's catching up to me, bro. I'm here, you fraud. I'm fixing my generator. What is your electricity out? Did Steven Gerrard come to you or something? Oh shit. Did you, is the electricity out or something? Damn, man. I was in on an e-bike. It was an e-bike. It was even an e-bike. I have a Corvette, bro. You have a Corvette and you bottled it, you fraud. You bottled it. Liverpool is shit and you're still rattled. If I was John Wick, would be gone. But alas, nothing I can do. Khalas. Nothing. You can support the lads. You can get behind the guys. Why can't you get behind the guys? Get behind the guys. It's all right. Get behind the guys. Get behind the guys. Mo, let me ask you, Liverpool, Chelsea, or United, which team is way off challenging next season? Liverpool are the closest to challenge, in my opinion. I think United and Chelsea, depending on the manager, is kind of similar. I'm being honest now. It's kind of... Guys, we have over 200 people here. We have over 200 people here. Can we get the likes to 200 now? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Can you hit the damn... Can we get to 200 likes in the next 2 minutes? Like up. In the next 2 minutes, hit the damn like. I am sure there is 200 of you that haven't hit the damn like. Hit the like button. So did I answer you? I'm not going to elaborate, but that is the reality. Hit the like button, people. Support. And I appreciate all that support. You're camper. All right. You got an RV there. Damn. Smash the like button, people. Did you see this clip? I don't know if it's going to play or not. Let's see. Can you guys hear this?
Good evening, everyone. Hope you're well. We'll take a show of hands questions, please, and we'll set them bargain towards the end for 10:30 p.m. on Sunday evening. Someone to start, please. Mike?
Not much journalists here, right? The game looks like it's not important, but the good ones are here, right? The good ones are... Yeah, so, yeah, maybe we're... Yeah, you're right. But...
He had no idea how to respond to this shit, by the way. And I don't think that a journalist should be allowed to say this. I actually don't think that a journalist should be allowed to tell him this. Because that's a dig against Man City fans and he shouldn't be allowed to say that, in my opinion. He didn't get roasted. The guy roasted the whole club. And I don't think he should be allowed to say this. I'm being completely honest. I don't think the guy should be allowed to say, like your support. He literally told him, like your support. He said there is not much journalist here. And he's like, I actually don't think that the journalist, regarding who you support, should be allowed to say this shit. Because this is not journalism. And also, you cannot tell the coach this. This is not good. This is not a great journalism. We can see it on YouTube and banter and stuff. You are in a room. You're given privilege to ask the coach question. You cannot be asking the coach this shit. Because why are you roasting City like this? It's classless. I understand. I know it's a laugh and everything, but it's classless. But it doesn't matter. But it's classless, as you said. It's classless. Exactly. You cannot say this shit. I don't think he should be allowed to say this stuff. I understand what you mean. I understand what you say. I've been to Wembley. And I know that City fans yesterday, they were like, and by the way, this is one of the reasons when I tell you guys that if City win the league, it is not exciting because it becomes a normality. I guarantee you, Juventus, after the 5th league title, right, it became a normality. Winning the league does not have the same taste. You're only it's the same as League A. When you Bayern Munich winning the league, I know you're gonna celebrate, but it becomes a normality. It doesn't become an achievement. It doesn't become something you aspire to do. And I hope that people need to understand. It costs you what? Are you mad? 650 quid to go to Wembley. Are you crazy? Are you a City fan? Damn. Is that true though? 650 quid to go to a football match. Bro, cut the crap. Are you mad? Fuck off. Guys, again, I actually literally, I hope that you were entertained. We have 250 people or more. We need the likes a little bit up. The like button. Right? We need the like, but I need 200 likes. We cannot accept less than 200 likes. Tickets, fares, food. Yeah, food is like 10 pounds. Fish and chips. That's about it, bro. From any vendor on the street, bro. Yeah, fair enough. The train ticket is 120. Tickets in England are fucking shit. Anyway, England is becoming a very expensive place like America. Like, seriously. Like, England is becoming so bad in the prices. Bro, I remember the first time I went to England was 2019. I remember stuff was in the supermarket for like £4. The next time I went was in 2022 in December. And the same stuff that were £4 became £7 and £8. I'm like, who the fuck does inflation for like 50 fucking %? You're crazy. And I'm sure the wages didn't go up. I actually don't understand how the people are still like silent on this shit. There has to be like shit, bro. Like there has to be something happening. How the fuck is the same milk is double the price in like 6 years? I am telling you, the person that made 30K a year in England, bro, they didn't make 60K. Same here, by the way, in America. People that live in America, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Huh? People that know exactly what I'm talking about here. It is ridiculous. Yammi, every single comment that you did is a bad comment. You haven't come here to say one good comment. One, Mo is rattled. Mo is a communist. Mo is a dictator. Mo is like, how old are you? Are you like what? Like, is your mom giving you the phone? Are you like 8? Are you like my nephew? 8? and your mom gave you the phone to comment on the fucking stream, and you got one way of, do you know another way to construct a sentence? Bro, all your fucking sentences is like, Mo is a dictator, Mo is a communist, Mo is a something, Mo is... Bro, can you construct a different type of a sentence? Can you say anything else? Can you say like, can you construct a sentence? It's like, what is this, bro? Is it only one way of constructing a fucking sentence? What the fuck is wrong with people? It's a way of like a way. It's like, imagine if is that the way did you just learn how to talk? Did you just learn how to type? Is that the first time you learn how to type? Did they only teach you one way at school? Are you still in the first page of the fucking book in first grade? And the only way you learn to construct a sentence is one word. It's like, Mo is a what? And there are other ways to construct sentences. You know what? There is other ways. Like there's people that can construct different types of sentences. Adi. Finally got it started. You see, like there is different types of English sentences you can construct. It doesn't have to be a name is this. It's like Chelsea is shit. Arsenal is a bottle job. Like Adi, you can say different kind of a sentence. Like there is different ways of constructing sentences. Adi, wallahi. Well, I can send you, I have like some kind of English books. I can send you some English books. You can know like there's past tense, there is like past participle, there is like present simple, and there is past. There is like different types of ways of speaking English. It doesn't have to be. Pep is a genius. You can say like stuff like Pep can make things happen. Pep built, like you can say stuff like this. Adi, it's fine. You can construct different types of sentences. Bro, we have people in the chat. Bro, okay, here's the thing. Relax, Mo, I'm bantering, don't get ratted. He went to page 2. He went to page 2. In the book, he learned a new way. He went to page 2. Oh my God, he flipped the page. It's page 2. He put the verb first and then the name after. It's an order now. It's called an order. Yeah, that's page 2 in the book. You can actually say other things in the book. It's page 2 now. Page 3, maybe you'll learn the past simple. New sentence unlocked. As Nabar is saying, new sentence unlocked. Page 3 next. And then we'll see what happens. Here we go. You won. You know what? You won. Grade 2 coming for El Mahdist. You know the problem is you actually super chat with American dollars as well. So you see, you deal with English every day. I'm not pissed. People that think I'm pissed, I'm not pissed at all, man. It's fucking hot in this fucking room. What is this? Like, it's a fucking AC. I live in a house, bro. This fucking room is so fucking hot. What's the fucking temperature here in this house? What is this? What kind of fucking house? Ah, another page. My man, you're about to go grade 2. We're about to send you grade 2. Jump a grade. He needs to jump a grade. He needs to go to grade 3, bro. This guy deserves like a grade 3, not even grade 2. It's too hot in fucking here. He needs to go to grade 3. You need to skip a grade. Skip a grade, bro. We're in 85 likes. We're in 85 likes, right? We're on 85 likes. Can we get to 200 likes? He's about to skip a grade, bro. I'm going to talk about the football. Thank you, Al-Mahdis, for the... By the way, thank you for the support, actually. Appreciate the support. I'm not pissed at all. I don't know why you're pissed. We're winning the league. We gave up to win. Okay, I don't think you understand. We gave up today to win it next week. Just be smart. Be smart. Be smart. Hit the damn like, people. Watch this. Man United fans and Arsenal, watch this shit. I want you guys, can we discuss this shit that we're about to see for real?
Bruno would start for Man City and Arsenal.
He would not. No chance. Not for Arsenal.
No.
Number one, like the fact that he said not for Arsenal and he didn't like. Okay, to be honest with you, if he is gonna start, most likely he would start for Arsenal, not because City have Shirky. Is Bruno better than Shirky as a 10?
Does he play for Arsenal?
Plays probably number 12 on the bench because he wouldn't work hard enough out of possession to start with.
Who, Bruno?
Yeah, I mean, fuck out of this out of possession shit. It's good when you score goals, bro. Bro, this out of position shit. This. You know, Wallah al-Azim, I want to show you a tweet that I saw yesterday and it drove me crazy. There is a tweet that I saw yesterday. It drove me fucking crazy that I'm about to lose my mind now. But let's hear the rest of the clip.
Bruno?
No, Fernandez, no.
I'm not having
He ain't
that.
got the athleticism. Is he as good as Odegaard, like getting in the pockets and turning and getting?
I would much rather have Bruno in my team.
He's more
than-
productive in
than-
terms of numbers, 100%, right? But in terms of that system and the way that they play and Odegaard, what he offers and what he does, he can't do that.
So Odegaard, in the Arsenal system, you'd have Odegaard over Bruno?
Yeah.
I would.
See the way he triggers the press? Odegaard triggers the press, the way he works out of possession, the way
but
he
Bruno
drops
does
it to
that.
get on the ball.
Bruno does that
I'm
as
not having
well.
it. I just think he's that. I know Odegaard's not that athletic and he's not that fast. I just don't think Bruno is not as quick to be able to trigger that press, to go and do that, to work as hard. I just don't think.
This is going to get the comments popping, by the way.
Yeah, because the Man U fans are going to hate it.
No, because it's a good argument.
talking
And I
point.
reckon you'll have a lot of Arsenal fans who would agree with you because in that system it works well.
Listen,
and
obviously-
it's better the devil you know sometimes,
Yeah,
right?
and obviously the numbers. For me, Odegaard frustrates the life out because he's toothless. He never
used to be toothless.
He never punishes a
Mate,
ball that comes to
18
8
months
yards
ago.
out. He never finishes it like with conviction. Bruno finishes that. He scores free kicks. He's great with corners. He's got unbelievable delivery. Puts lovely balls in the box. But I still don't think he plays in the Arsenal.
Can I show you guys something for real? And I want people to open their mind, okay? Open your fucking mind now because I'm about to blow your mind. Genuinely, I'm about to absolutely blow your mind, all right? Why I can't see this? Okay, I'm gonna have to share a screen actually. Because we need to read this together. Stick with us, okay? Stick with me. Hit that damn like and stick with me. I'm about to blow your mind. 9. Genuinely, I'm about to blow your mind. Okay, hold on, I can actually do something. I can actually do it in a different way. Give me a second. I'm about to do something. I'll blow your mind. 2. Oh, come on now. What is this? Cancel. Okay, we'll go. Fuck this. I'm gonna share the screen, is better. So we can read it. I wanted you guys to see my reaction to this. I want you guys to read this. What's on the screen, all right? Listen to this. So this is something that I read yesterday, okay? I read this yesterday. It popped on my feed, right? And I want you to read this with me, and I'm gonna read it. Arsenal are simply a better football team when Martin Odegaard is on the pitch. If you disagree, I am sorry, but you're wrong. Fair enough if you think that footballing-wise. On and off the ball, he is the man that keeps it all together. There was even a moment in the second half when Noni Madueke made a mistake. and there was a slight groans from the home supporters. An Arsenal captain essentially told the fans to stop and lift the energy. And the Emirates crowd listened and followed through until the final whistle. Perhaps some Arsenal fans don't appreciate Martin Odegaard. I will never know. 4 more to go. And with the captain on the pitch, we have a great chance of winning them all. All right. Number 1. I'm gonna be. I know Arsenal fans will get rattled, but the honest Arsenal fans will listen to what I'm about to say, and they're gonna understand where I'm coming from. Okay, you're gonna understand where I'm coming from. All right. If I'm praising a football player, all right. If I'm praising a football player, okay, and the thing I choose to praise, and I want to put this into perspective for you guys to hear, right? Imagine the most creative player in Arsenal on paper is Martin Odegaard, by the way. Because Martin Odegaard is on paper, in my opinion, the most talented Arsenal player in terms of pure talent on his feet, right? In his feet, the pure talent. And imagine the propaganda of this is, instead of me praising things that he did about the football on the pitch, I chose a moment when he told the crowd to do this, and that is why Arsenal are better with Martin Odegaard on the pitch. Right? And I understand why Martin Odegaard keeps it ticking for Arsenal. And I said that many times. Martin Odegaard is a guy that keeps it ticking. But I want you to flip. Imagine if Man City fans, if Shirky steps on the pitch for Man City, I want you to imagine the scenario. And he is involved in the build-up play and he passes it around and he does things like normal. He doesn't make any magic. He doesn't do anything different. And he didn't do. And after the game, Man City fans come out and say, remember, but Shirky lifts the fans up. That's why we are better. Are you mad? Are you fucking crazy? Talk to me about the football, bro, before you talk. You know that lifting the fan thing comes after the football. It doesn't happen before the... I don't care if Nicolo Barella is the most passionate motherfucker on the pitch. It doesn't fucking matter if Bernardo Silva is the most passionate guy on the pitch. If Ugarte dies for Man United on the pitch, it does not justify anything. It doesn't. If Bucharest licks the fucking grass, if he eats the grass, it doesn't matter. Talk about the football first. And Martin, I know people said that Martin Odegaard played good yesterday. And I agree with them. I actually agree. If Martin Odegaard was Norgard, I agree. Okay, I want you to remove Martin Odegaard's name and put Norgard. If Norgard did what Odegaard did yesterday, I'd say he'd have a very good game. But the fact that it's Martin Odegaard, he didn't have a good game. I want you to imagine what I mean by this. Okay? I want people to open their mind. You have to judge players based on what they should offer, not what they offer. Because that's why there is a difference between a player that is on paper worth 150 million and a player that is worth 30 million. You aren't expecting the player that is 150 million to give you the same performances than the player that gives the 30 million. If the players that you pay 30 million completes 60 passes and he doesn't fuck up and he keeps it ticking and pass around, that player did a magnificent job. But if the player that is worth 150 million does the same, he played like shit. You get that? I hope that people need to understand the difference, right? Need to understand the difference. Because the Arsenal paid 52 million for Madueke need to perform better. I hope that people need to understand. But you get my point, right? We don't judge but Odegaard is 5 times, 10 times, 20 times more talented as a player on the pitch than Norgard, right? Am I wrong to say that? Am I wrong to say that Martin Odegaard is supposedly one of the most talented players in the Prem? Is that fair? Is that fair for me to say? Is that fair? Don't give me, but he come back from talent-wise. Martin Odegaard is one of the most talented players in the Prem as a 10 or as an 8 or as a creative player. Is that fair to say? Is that fair to say? But I'm going to tell you something. Because if I use, you know what I mean? If I use the code's logic, Cole Palmer already justified his price for Chelsea. And actually, Chelsea got Cole Palmer so cheap that Chelsea got back their investment already. Cole Palmer can fucking chill, and he's fantastic. If I use that logic, but players aren't judged based on the money you spent only. That happens only in the first season. Years after, you're judged on the talent that you have. You know what I mean by this? Foden was free then. So, free pass for Foden. Foden should never be judged. But, we judge Foden based on his potential, his ability, the things he showed us before. You get the point? So the price tag doesn't come into play after you are good in the season, after you show your ability. Because the price tag can be dictated by something else. However, if you pay 100 million for a player, you should expect more. Maybe Decode Your Brain didn't get what I'm saying, but I think that everybody in the chat is getting exactly what I'm saying. Nobody is judging Foden by the price City paid for him. People are judging Foden based on what he showed us. You get my point? You get my point? Anyway. So, but that propaganda was weird. I was looking at this and I was thinking, are you mad? Odegaard keeps it, literally, Odegaard keeps it ticking. That's what the guy said. Odegaard keeps it ticking. Is that where we are? Odegaard keeps it ticking. Is that how we judge Odegaard now? Keeps it ticking. Are you mad? Is that okay, you know what? I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to be completely honest. Odegaard, he played good yesterday for a Norgard level player. Played very good. Passed the ball around, led the press, and was all right. And he was good. Yeah, he was good. Based on the Norgard standard. And he lifted the crowd. Yeah, Declan Rice can do this. I can do fucking this. I can look at the ground, flick my hair, and do this. Right? We can all do this. Are people... Okay, let me ask you something. Do people judge Rodri, who's a DM, based on him keep it ticking? Do you sit down, if Rodri completes 100 passes a game and just pass it sideways and keeps it ticking and get the ball from this guy, deliver it to that guy. Get the ball from that guy, deliver it to this guy. Get the ball from here, get it here. Are we going to sit here and say, oh, Rodri, you had a magnificent game? No, we're going to say, Rodri had an average game. He didn't do anything special. You see where I'm coming from, people? So now, we are talking about the standards of Odegaard. Is it because of Mikel Arteta? It might be. It might be because of Mikel. I don't know. But the standards of Martin Odegaard have went down significantly, that we're sitting here and saying that Martin Odegaard passing the ball around is having a good game. Imagine if Lamine Yamal passed the ball around. If Lamine Yamal gets it from Conde passes it to Lewandowski, gets it from Lewandowski, passes it to Pedri. That's all what Lamine Yamal did. And he pressed. But he had a good, great game. Lamine, what a game by Lamine. He is involved in the build-up play. Imagine. Lamine Yamal, when he completes 2 dribbles only a game, he had a shit game. You know the problem with the standards that is happening here, right? This is where we are. I wanted to talk about Eucharist as well. I wanted to listen to this because I like this interview. What a guy. I'm in love. What a guy. To be honest with you, what a guy. What a guy. I know that people, I don't like, what a guy. What a football player that is patient, that I know he wasn't good. He didn't have an end product. What a football player that is. We're witnessing a player that if he continues like this, he's becoming very good.
How hard did you have to work? Because that last 15 minutes was wild to watch.
It's unbelievable. What a game. Honestly, I still have to rest a bit now. But yeah, no, the last 15, 20 minutes were unbelievable. We were pushing hard. And then as soon as they scored, we were like, wow, okay, 10 more minutes, 15 more minutes. We have to score.
You know, City, he changed the game when he came on. Did you guys see the difference between with and without Doku, right? Doku, in the second half, he changed the game. Let me check. I think he did come on the second half and he changed the game, if I'm not mistaken. He literally changed the game yesterday in the second half. Yeah. He changed the game. And people that don't understand changing the game means, I'm going to tell you the difference. Let me continue. Do you guys want to continue the interview or just we speak? Because I wanted to mention something about the difference between him and Madueke. I'm going to tell you the difference about him and Madueke. You want to continue the interview first or we stop? Bro, I don't think people understand how good Doku was yesterday.
We scored the first, then we scored the second. So, yeah, no, honestly, third final in 3 years for me. I'm so happy. Glory to Jesus, honestly. I'm grateful to be able to play in stadiums like this.
What were you thinking? Because obviously there was rotation today, so you came off from the bench, but City were having chance after chance, and it was just not going in. What were you thinking, Sander?
Yeah, when I was on the bench, I was looking at the game, and I felt like they were closing out in the middle. So I knew that as soon as I would come in, I'll be 1v1, and that's what I tried to do, just attract more players so that other players are free. So, yeah, no, it went well.
I mean, we saw some incredible strikes. Credit to Finnazaz from Southampton for his strike, but then only 3.5 minutes later, you managed to take it. It took a big deflection, but you okay with that today?
We're so happy. It's a good team, honestly. I'm not surprised that they are 19 games unbeaten. I'm not surprised that they're going to promote to the Premier League. So they played a very good game. Credit to our players as well. We all fought very hard to win this game, and yeah, we're going to the final.
Yeah, there is nothing more about this interview. I watched the rest. But I'm going to tell you the difference between Doku and Madueke. I'm going to tell you the difference. You know that Doku, when he dribbles with purpose. You know what I mean by he dribbles with purpose? Like Doku dribbles with purpose. He dribbles to go to the byline to take players out of the picture. And when Doku dribbles, you are out. And the people that played football will know exactly what I'm talking about, right? We always say this, right, to players, and we have been told this when we were younger. If you dribble and take a player out of the play, you cause the havoc in the opposition because they are organized 1-on-1, even 2-on-1. So even if Doku has 2 players and he takes one out of the equation, the other one panics. But because they know that you can't recover against Doku, the whole team has to shuffle. And also literally Doku, right? It might be not. We might not. Maybe that is true. We might not actually have this conversation without O'Reilly. We might not. But I think Doku is the one that changed when he comes back, right? Doku, he is... I think people misunderstand what Doku does. It's like he's no input. Number one, Doku delivers a lot of good crosses and cutbacks, and City miss. And that is why there is no input, because it doesn't get accounted as an assist. But I saw the fucking compilation of Madueke yesterday. The man is reaching a point when he is... You know when you know the clip was like, I am here only not to get fined. I'm here not only to get fined. I'm here not to get fined. You know that Marshawn Lynch? You remember that guy? Lynch, the guy that used to carry for the Seattle Seahawks. I don't know what's called, runner or whatever that name is. You know what? That guy. I'm here not to get punished. I'm here not to get. I'm here not to get fined. I'm here not to get fined. You remember that guy? I think his name is Marshawn Lynch or something like this, right? I felt that Madueke is delivering the cross to have the stat and in front of the fans that he crossed the ball. But there's no purpose behind it. And I know these motherfuckers. I know them. They reach a point when after they dribble and they create the pass, they just cross and there is no purpose and hoping that it will get. Basically, right? Basically, he does it to just cross. Saka never does this. Trossard, by the way, Trossard never does this. And you can tell the difference between the players I'm mentioning. Martinelli does this. Trossard, what's his name? Madueke does this. Do you know what's the difference between Trossard, Saka together and Martinelli and Madueke? It's IQ. It's IQ. Madueke cross just to say, I crossed. Oh, what can I do? I got past my man and I delivered the cross. They cleared it. We got a corner. We got a throw in. They cleared it. Saka doesn't cross without a purpose. Doku, by the way, he doesn't cross without... He always looks up before he delivers a cross. I want you to go and watch most of Doku's crosses or cutbacks. He always have a purpose behind it. Like I see Madueke sometimes cross and Eucharist is outside and Havertz is outside the box. So would you... Okay, can I ask you something then? Would you trade Doku for Madueke today or no? Okay. You said the stats, okay? Madueke has more goals than Doku. Great. I like this. I'm going to keep this on the screen. Great. I'm going to keep this on the fucking screen. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question then. I'm talking to the Arsenal fan. What is behind that thing? Are you behind the statements telling me that Madueke is better than Doku then? Is that, if I come here and tell you, but this car is faster than this car, are you telling me that you think this car is better? Or what are you saying? So what is the point of this? Like, what is the point of this? And this is the problem when people defend their players without actually thinking. Yeah, what if he has more goals than Doku? But I know that if I line up 100 Arsenal fans and I ask the 100 Arsenal fans, would you trade Madueke for Doku? 99 of them would tell me yes, I would trade Madueke with a heartbeat with Doku. Like you don't have to say that. You don't have to say, but Madueke has better. There is no point of that comment. Doku, exactly this. Doku does more for City than he does. Noni Madueke. Are we crazy? I wanted to ask you to listen to this as well. Let's listen. This one.
They got the win. They got the win at this crunch stage of the season. And yeah, it wasn't pretty, but they've done it.
So
If they come second,
Yeah.
where would you see, or the idea that
To put Doku, after what you watched lately, after he came back from the injury, in the same sentence with Madueke, I think it's a crime against football. I think Doku on the left, Saka on the right would be scary. Yes. Doku and Madueke in the same sentence is a crime. Guys, I think you guys are frauds. I actually think you guys are frauds. You deserve every cooking. We're on 88 likes. Are we gonna get to 200 likes on this fucking show? 150 likes at least. What the fuck is wrong with you people? You're watching for free. Yeah, some of you super chat, some of you donate. Appreciate the donations. Appreciate getting involved. But the free fucking like button is fucking free. Do I need to show you? Have you ever, do you even know where the like button is? Even if you're watching on TV, I learned that even if you're watching on TV, you can literally like the damn video on TV. Well, it is recency bias. I'm talking about now. It is recency bias. Bruh, it looks like thumbs up. It looks like thumbs up. The like button look like thumbs up underneath your video. Underneath your video, there is a thumbs up button that is called like. It's free. You know, if you press it, it's not going to charge you credit card. If you have a credit card, it won't charge you credit card. It will be free. It won't charge you credit card. It will just push the channel to new viewers. That's what it will do. I know that you have your mom's credit card or your dad's credit card on file on YouTube, and I know it's painful. I know you're going to get a spanking if the card gets charged behind their back because you bought something on the internet that they didn't allow you to do. But the like button, I promise you, tell them Judge Mo told me, the like button is free. So hit the like button. It's okay. Doesn't cost money. It's fine. It won't charge the credit card. You want to go buy stuff? If you want to use the credit card, you can go to OK Jersey. Now you can use the credit card on file on the laptop or the phone that is recorded. You know, Apple Pay, they have credit cards. You can use them. You can buy a couple of shirts. They have kids sizes. They have small, they have large. You can absolutely use the credit card. There, it's fine. Maybe you can buy them a shirt or something. It'll be all right. It'll be all right, bro. Ya Ammi, 3 players. I am telling you something, German chicken wing. I'm telling you something, German chicken wing, which is completely honest. It's not only that managers put 3 players on him. Once Doku gets past the defender, the whole team, the whole defense is actually panicking because how quick he is. They're panicking. And I'm telling you, they are panicking. I'm telling you they are panicking. Oh, we got to 100 likes. YouTube, don't take my card no more. Not in over a year. I don't know where are you from. Are you saying that because Hassan? I don't know where are you from, Hassan.
a certain amount of Arsenal fans would consider letting Arteta go? Where would you see that?
Well, this would be the ultimate chalk. This is
okay, right.
This is next.
Sad they lost on goal difference.
Yeah, because it
Still the same.
I think so. You can understand why maybe after. I mean, what would?
Let me teach you guys something. You know, Tony Cascarino is asking the question. It doesn't mean it's his opinion. How about if I ask the question, right? People think it's my opinion. Sometimes you ask the questions, like for example, when I asked you yesterday, and I want to hear, if Arsenal lose the league on goal difference and reach a Champions League final, and Liverpool finish 4th, who failed more this season? Okay, in this season, if Liverpool finish 4th and Arsenal don't win a trophy, so they lose the league and reach a Champions League final, who failed more, Liverpool or Arsenal? Can I ask you? Overall. Liverpool, Arsenal were the biggest failures. Both gotta be Liverpool. The question is, who failed more? If Arsenal lose the league on goal difference and reach a Champions League final and lose, or Liverpool if they finish 4th, who failed more this season? In your opinion? Let's hear the rest of the question. So how come, so if that is the case, why are Liverpool getting another chance then? Is that because Arne Slot won the league last season? Arsenal would have set a record. Okay, but here we go again. My man, Dom, hear me out. I want you, when you discuss this season, remove the context of if the season before or last season, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about this season only. Who failed the most? I don't know the answer, by the way. I don't know the answer. But can I tell you who I think failed the most? It's Arsenal. Because Arsenal, because you have to keep the same energy. Expectations change with new input. And because Arsenal have led the league, right, for a long time, and City aren't even great, losing the league is actually a failure. Liverpool, in terms of expectations and the money spent, yes, but also the biggest asset at Liverpool was injured, which is Isak. Salah was out of form. So I think Arsenal failed more, in my opinion.
Would this be 3 in a row?
Well, I think the recent performances, not just yesterday, and we talked about the anxiety and how poor they've been. I mean, look, yesterday there was a moment in the game when Walter Marder got on the ball.
Yeah.
And the substitute Vizza, who's not been good in front of goal for Newcastle this season, even though they spent lots of money on him, when he lifted it over the back line of Arsenal and he has that chance and he blasts it over, that could have easily been 1-1. And I think the response this morning would have been absolutely negative in every way, shape.
I wanted to ask people something about this. Do you judge? You see what Tony Cascarino said here? I don't like you judging Arsenal or City or Liverpool because Wissa missed. I know at the end Arsenal might win the league or City win the league. I don't think you should only judge it because Wissa missed. And that's my opinion, by the way. Especially if you're a big club. If you consider yourself a big club, you should analyze the season. Why? Like, for example, Arsenal won 1-0 yesterday, right? I think there should be a question asked about why didn't we create anything after we scored? By the way, you know City won yesterday. You know what Pep Guardiola will do? Even though City won yesterday, Pep Guardiola, I guarantee you this, will like, why are we missing so many chances? Why when we create chances, we miss them? What is happening? You know, the asking questions, it's the room for improvement. If you settle down and stop analyzing what you do and only look at results, you know when you can look at results? In the beginning of the season. You know that? I know that it looks the opposite in your mind. But in the beginning of the season, because there is time to recover, there is time to improve your performances. Yeah, if you don't play well and you win one game and you don't play another game and you win 1-0 and you win 2-1, that's fine. But if it goes for a long time, you need to analyze. And my problem with this, why in the last 4 years, Arsenal, I know apart from 23-24, Arsenal played very well in the 23-24. I know they fumbled the Aston Villa game, but that was under pressure. There should be a question asked about, bro, why do you end the season bad? Because you can say, oh, this season is injury. This season it's pressure. This season is whatever. This season is we didn't have cheese in the fridge. This season the water was dirty. That season, he had a baby. That season, whatever. But it cannot be every season there is a reason why you are ending the season bad. Why is it always that part? You need to analyze it. That is my opinion. Is Ahmed asking? Yeah, Habibi. There has to be a reason why. Why it's always that.
Perform, because Arsenal are not performing apart from the moment of Eberechi Eze's brilliant individual goal, which was an amazing strike. There wasn't a lot of positive to come out, and you can go along with the road of 3 points, move on, but they have missed an incredible chance. Visa's chance on it probably was about the nearly 80th minute, sort of that time. That could easily have been 1-1. So that's why I'm asking about.
Mo, can I ask a question? It's an honest question, I'll answer it. If it's like, Mo, you have an agenda, I'm not going to answer. What's with the consistent analysis of Arsenal and criticism of Arsenal when there are about 4 or 5 top teams in the league to criticize? Liverpool are shit. They're the biggest failures. They spent 450 million and they failed. Havertz haven't performed this season. McAllister have flopped. Salah is shit. He's finished. He's about to leave. Isak was injured. Ekitike dropped off. Gakpo shit. Van Dijk has dropped off. Konate didn't want to renew, and now he's renewing because he can't find a club. Chelsea are in disarray. If the owners don't change the model, they will completely fumble. They might drop next season. They reached the cup final, but still Palmer has fallen off. He's shit. He's garbage. He's trash. He's absolutely shit because they are hiring them bots to manage them. Right? Manchester City have spent $500 million. They got knocked out of the Champions League, but Arsenal allowed them back in the league. They reached 2 cup finals, and they might win a treble. Arsenal allowed them to come in. You know what I mean? Spurs are shit anyway. I never considered them a big club, and they're about to get relegated, and I'm happy for it. Manchester United kept Amorim. They are getting better now. They're still third. And they need a lot of players to bet. Is that okay? Can I criticize? Am I allowed to criticize Arsenal now? Am I allowed to be honest? Or was that honest enough for you? Am I allowed to talk now or am I not? Is that okay to talk now? Do you give me permission or is that all right? Can I talk? Can I fucking talk now? Can I talk? Is that all right, Castro? Can I hope I cater to your liking by criticizing other teams. So I hope that you give me permission so I can criticize Arsenal that won 1-0 against Newcastle, that the Eucharist cannot fucking pass a simple fucking ball. I have the picture, you know that. I have the fucking picture from yesterday when he couldn't fucking pass the damn ball. Am I allowed to criticize Eucharist or is it like, are we not allowed? Is that okay? Chelsea are 8th. You know, like Liverpool are shit. Is that okay? I hope it's okay. I hope so. Oh, it's not okay. It's not yet? Oh. Hopefully. Maybe. Not yet. Well, it's all right. It's all right. It's okay. Ah! You really... Okay, can I ask you something? Do you guys feel that I have an agenda? Okay, do people think I really have an agenda? Like I don't speak my mind? You know what agenda is, right? Agenda is you not saying what you believe. I am willing to debate anything I say. It's fucking crazy. I'm not gonna play the clip, but I want you guys to actually watch this. Eucharist. Oh, we got copyright. Okay, number one, something happened yesterday that is not normal. Really, that is not normal. Right? One long ball. Eucharist didn't get it. Another one, he didn't get it. Another long ball from Raya. Nothing happened. It went to Tonali. Another long ball. He didn't win the header. Another long ball. He didn't even challenge for the header. He caused the free kick. Another long ball. Can someone... Are you losing count? Are you counting? Are you counting with me? Count. How many long balls did Arsenal play for Eucharist yesterday? Count. Do the count. Count with me. How many he won? Long. He didn't win it. He didn't win it. It went to Newcastle. Long. David Raya. Long ball again. It went to Eucharist. He didn't win it. That's a cross that he actually laid it off, and Arsenal almost got a shot. One. It's not long. It's a good movement by Eucharist. Long. This is it. Before I do this, can I ask you guys something? What's with the new long ball that David Raya is playing? You know, I went to check the stats, huh? You know, Arsenal over the last 3 months played more long balls than they did over the last 6 months, right? What is with the long ball? What is this? What is with every ball? Gabriel to Raya, Raya larga. Larga, larga, larga. What is this? What is this? Why is this with the long ball, bro? What is this new thing? Goal kick, short, long ball. What happened? And anyone that tells me that Arsenal used to do this, they never used to do this. Arsenal used to keep playing from the back. And also when David Raya used to distribute the ball, he used to play it to the wide areas, not long in the center. What happened? Why are you playing it in the center? What the fuck happened to you? What is going on? And this. And this. My man, let me introduce to Mr. Victor Eucharist. Let me introduce you to something called outside of the foot. You know, like outside, you know, your foot is like this. You can hit the ball. You know, I don't have a, you know, like there is a, like this. You know, Eucharist, you can hit the ball like this. It's okay. But outside of the foot, Mr. Victor, and then the ball would take a little bit of a curve. It would actually take a little bit of a curve. And Adi, Saka, I'm going to tell you something. Do you guys see this? It's 3-on-1, bro. Like, it's 3 on the goalkeeper. Look at this. Look at this. 3 players on the goalkeeper. Man can't even pass. Simple. It's right there. Simple pass. Fucking Pass the damn ball. Like, pass it to Saka had score. If he doesn't score, he would pass it to Martinelli. Bro. Look at the space. Look at the one. Bro, this is like 40 yards worth of space. Brodsky. Habibi just fucking passed the damn ball. How did he miss that pass? How? How did he miss that pass? How the fuck did you? Like, I'm asking Victor Eucharist, Habibi. Listen to me. Look at me here. Look at me. Victor, look at me. In training on Monday, when you go back to training on Monday, tomorrow, like 10 times, just try, put 2 cones. I'm going to tell you something, You can actually do this. You can put 2 cones like this on the ground, and you put another 2 cones and another 2 cones. Just make a path, right, for the ball, and then try to put it between the cones to hit the target. It's called. I used to do this with the kids, right? But you're not a kid. You put like 8 cones, 2, 2, 2, 2. You create a path, and then at the end there's a goal like a net, and then you try to hit with the outside of the foot to make a curve, and then you can hit it, and you hit it between the cones, and it hits the net. You hit one, make it 10 times. 10 times, you put the cones, I'm not. I was harsh on. Okay. You know the difference? I speak about football with passion. Okay? I spoke about Garnacho way worse than this the other day after the Chelsea game against. Who did you lose to? Brighton. Seriously. Bro. Anyway, it's long. Anyway, I'm done. I'm done with the show. By the way, I'm finished. I'm done with the show. We'll get 110 likes. We got 110 likes. I want to thank everyone. Mo, stop it. You remember the Burnley away game when he put a fantastic pass to Trossard from 4 yards, but now you're using as a Victor Eucharist scapegoat for a missed pass? What about Kai misses? Kai is not even great. Do you think a Kai is great? Do you think, Vincent, do you think I am criticizing Eucharist to praise Havertz? Oh, I get it. You saw it. I know, Vincent. I know. Sometimes people think that if you criticize someone, you must be praising someone else. Well, Havertz himself is shit. And Arsenal fans are doing props for Havertz, but Havertz is better than Eucharist. See, Havertz is better than Eucharist. But he's still shit. Dear. Anyway, hit the like button. I appreciate you. Thank you. Hit the like button. Who's live? We can redirect to. I didn't do even like timestamps or anything. That was generational cooking in the beginning. It's Side Live. Casual EFC. Yes. How is Casual EFC live twice? How is Casual EFC live twice? Can we hit the like button? Can you support the channel? I'm redirecting to Marshall. Why do I feel like it's midnight or something? I'm out, people. We'll see you guys.